All right, Big Ten football fans. I am going to talk about UCLA and USC joining the Big Ten. So here's a little map showing you the Big Ten teams. And now we're going to be out in the West. So, why did this happen? The same reason why anything else happens: money. The SEC may be a better football conference than the Big Ten, but they don't come close to making the amount of money that the Big Ten makes. If you don't know, the Big Ten makes the most money. So USC, UCLA, hey, they want to make that money too. I can see a time where there's only two conferences: the Big Ten, the SEC. And other than that, you'll have your little small conferences. But I think there's going to end up being two big ones: Big Ten, SEC, followed by just small little conferences. I see that happening. I don't think this is the end. I think there's going to be other teams joining the Big Ten. And personally, I think it's cool to see Illinois sometimes go to UCLA, go to USC, and play. I think that's going to be cool. And I also think it's going to help with recruiting. I think that the West Coast kids, they're going to get a chance to see the atmospheres at the Big Ten stadiums, and they're going to get to see the teams play, their style, and I think it's going to help with recruiting overall for the Big Ten. Because when you're on the West Coast, just like when you're on the East Coast, you basically live in your own little world. You know, the time zone difference. And so this would be a great way for the people on the West Coast to really see the environments of the Big Ten home field advantages. So that's going to help. And also, you know, it will help UCLA, USC with Midwest people. So it's going to benefit recruiting for, you know, everybody. So cool matchups. Usually, you know, you would only see these kind of matchups in a Rose Bowl game. And obviously there's, you know, we're not going to have it where everybody's going to play everybody. I don't see that happening. Too many teams. So unless they go to a schedule where you don't play home and away with the team, maybe they work out something where, you know, vice versa each year. So this year you play at USC, next year you play at Illinois. So as far as scheduling is concerned, maybe we only play a Big Ten team one time a year, or maybe they keep it like it is and you just don't play a certain team, just like it is now. So we'll see how the schedule breaks down. So yeah, I think it's cool. It's a money thing. This adds money to the Big Ten Conference as a whole, adding USC and UCLA. Right now in basketball, UCLA is doing good in basketball, so hey, that's a boost for the conference. USC, football-wise, they haven't been as good as they used to be, of course, but you know, it's USC. I'm sure being in the Big Ten will help. And also will be nice if UCLA can become good in football again. That will be a boost. So it's just going to be cool. You know, it's going to be cool for a lot of Big Ten schools to go to their stadium. And, you know, it's going to be cool for their fans to come to the Big Ten. So, you know, I don't know how many UCLA or USC fans have been to Illinois Stadium, or to Purdue or Michigan or Ohio State or Penn State, Rutgers, Maryland, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Indiana. I don't know how many other fans have ever been to those stadiums. They're in for a treat. Big Ten, it's a good football conference. They make a lot of money. So overall, I think this is a good addition. This will happen, I believe it starts next year, right? So next year, we will see these teams in the Big Ten. And like I said, overall, I'll say it again. I think the Pac-12 will disintegrate. I think the other teams will join other conferences. I think it's going to be the Big Ten, The SEC will be the two power conferences, and then you'll have a bunch of little conferences with, other teams. So that's what I think is going to happen. So looking at the map, that's how it looks. It's too bad we didn't get Oklahoma and Texas. I really wish we could have got them. And it wouldn't hurt to get a Florida team. Maybe that is the Miami Hurricanes, or maybe that's who else? Florida Gators go with SEC, of course. Florida State, they're ACC, right? So maybe you get a Miami Hurricanes, maybe you get a Florida State, maybe you get both of them. I would like to see them get into Florida. That'd be pretty cool. Other than that, yeah, so those are my thoughts on it. I think it helps with recruiting. I think it helps with exposure. Reporters on the West Coast, they'll get to see these Big Ten teams play. So when it's time to vote for awards, or it's time to vote for which teams deserve to be ranked where, this will help the Big Ten, because West Coast reporters will actually watch Big Ten schools play. So that's going to help with that. Overall, shocking news, exciting news, good news. Let me know in the comments, what are your guys' thoughts? So, yeah, I look forward to it. All right.